Hey you guys, um, this is a really hard video for me to sit down and make, but I'm hoping that, as with my other videos, that it'll be helpful for me to talk about it and, you know, maybe help me come to terms with what's going on. Um, I booked my flight to Florida to visit my dad for the first week of October a couple days ago, and it kind of just really hit me while I was at work. I just started panicking really bad, and I rushed into the service corridor and just started sobbing. And I called Nick, and I I was just telling them that I've been thinking about my dad, and I'm really worried about him, and um, I don't know. I don't really know how to cope with it. But my dad was diagnosed with, um, well, I'll preface, uh, I did speak with him and ask for his permission to talk about this a little bit, but to not go into great detail. Um, but I'll just let you know that about a year and a half ago, he was diagnosed with Merkel cell carcinoma, and apparently it's a very rare and aggressive skin cancer. And he seemed to be doing really great his last scan, and then this past month he um, jumped from a stage 1 to stage 4. Um, and it seems like it's growing very quickly, like a centimeter a week, kind of quickly for tumors. Um, I'm really worried that like October isn't soon enough to go see him, and um, I I feel like you know it, I feel like our relationship together has improved a lot over time as I've become a more calm and centered person and more open minded, and so is he. So it's hard to feel like that's gonna go away soon. And I don't want to put anything out there like that in the universe, but I googled this cancer a little bit, and the average lifespan for someone with it is about 5 years. So it's a really, really fast cancer. Um, I don't really know what to say. His mom, my dad's mom, died from stomach cancer. My mom's mom died from lung cancer. My grandpa had cancer. And it seemed like his memory and physical health like really declined after treatment before his death. And that scares me. I don't want that to happen to my dad too. I'm really worried that something's gonna come up and he's just not okay anymore a lot sooner than October. Or, maybe he'll be fine. Maybe he's got 6 more years, Maybe. Um, I don't know, I guess 59 years old seems kind of young to me nowadays, when everybody's living to 80. And my dad provides for my mom and my older sister and my little brother and us, whenever we ask. Shinzo's peeking out the blinds right now to check on me. He knows I'm crying. Yeah, you're a good boy, Shinzo. It's like, oh, I gotta emotional support. But I'm glad that I get to go see him. My mom and dad were generous enough to buy me a plane ticket to Florida because my dumb ass thought that I could afford it, but I was only looking at one way and not the round trip price. I don't know. I've never bought a plane ticket myself, actually. I'll be honest. So this was the first time, and this is going to be the first time I'm flying on a flight by myself, so it's really nerve-wracking. And I'm really grateful to our Taekwondo friend group, my husband's Taekwondo friend group, and our friend group, as they're really excited to meet me one night and hang out, and I know I'm gonna really need the support. I don't want to lose 2 dads in 1 year. I'm glad I could get the time off from work. Um, Mars gives you like 40 hours or something for part time when you start, but of course it's less because I started late in the year. But can't even I can't think really. But I know my mom and dad watch this, which is at first I thought it was cringy, but now I know that I'm gonna remember this. I'm gonna look back and think about how they used to watch my videos and how lucky I was that they did that. My brothers and sisters are pretty distraught. And my little sister's really being so supportive and taking my dad to appointments and and he's seeing some of the best doctors in the world, I think. If you heard the name Moffitt, you know that they take good care of cancer patients and they're like the top of the line in study, so I have a question for you guys. Because I'm so in my head about this and I've just been shutting down instead of reaching out to other people or talking to my dad as much, you know. I call him maybe once every 3 days. But what would you do if you had this time with your parent? What would you say? What sort of things would you want to do? He's getting pretty fatigued from treatment and what would you do if you just didn't know how much time you had left? Because I don't want to have any regrets either, you know. I don't feel like I've left anything unsaid, but I don't really know. I'm just so emotional about it, really. When I first heard he had cancer, I didn't freak out. I was just, you know, well, you can get treatments, you can fight it. People recover from it all the time, and he was doing good. He was doing okay. crashing down on me right now. With how fast it's growing, and it's just so scary. Um, my mind is pretty muddled right now. I'm gonna, I'll just get going, I guess. I don't know what to say. Just give your parents a big hug and tell them, tell them how you feel about them, and tell them you love them, and don't leave anything left unsaid for me. Alright. I'll see you guys later.